John, how's it going?
Nice to meet you.
So John, is here, and one of the things that, we always talk about is young people, how God is using them in his own special way. John, when I look at young people, what's happening in our society, in our community today, I think it's important that they hear from individuals such as yourself. So you can tell us a little bit about yourself, what God is doing in your life.
So I'm 19. I moved to Connecticut about 6 months ago. The Lord is allowing a pathway for me to pursue the goal of, becoming big in a sport, but also I'm connected with Tom Miyashiro, and my main goal is to be involved with ministries and become equipped to be a missionary. And so the Lord is really, really giving me the tools through Tom and through people like Martin and through connecting with people in the inner city to just become that missionary. So.
When I think about missionaries, and that is John, most people think about missionaries as someone's going into a remote desert.
Yeah.
And in North America, we have to take that out of our minds, our framework of thinking what a missionary really is.
Yeah.
Because there's been said that other countries send more missionaries to America sometimes than we send missionaries going outside of America.
Yeah.
And I think it's important because right here in North America, it's a huge mission field. Mm-hmm. And when I look at the future generation of individuals like yourself, I goes, wow, what an awesome thing is to have young men such as yourself who've got a passion for the Lord and want to see people know who Jesus is and Jesus do a work in their life. So, what does that look like? As a young man, what does that look like today? When you're talking to other young people.
I think it's breaking down the barriers that they've established that, Jesus is hardcore. We can be hardcore for Jesus, but Jesus is really soft. He's gentle. And so talking to other young people that aren't in the Lord, it's just being patient with the fact that they don't know. And seeing other people like myself, it's finding joy in that because we're only getting older, so we need to now reach the younger. So I think it's really cool to talk to both people in the Lord and out of the Lord.
Awesome. So I want to give you one thing here this morning, John, and that is at this moment, if there was one thing you want to leave people with today, what would you want to say to that individual, that young man, that young lady, not necessarily young or old, because actually on our channel we get a lot of diversified ages, groups, male, young, and female. And what would you say to them today? What would you say to them?
I'd say Job 20 verse 5, the joy of the godless is but for a moment. And that seems really blunt and punchy, but it's true. There's no joy in things that aren't eternal, but God is eternal, and there's joy and peace in Him and in His salvation and in the fact that His Son died for us and rose from the dead. This is the statement of our faith. So
that's awesome. Hey, I want y'all to share this video. Really share, like, share. And because you know why? We are trying to do this thing for the Lord. And I really appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Just coming in, spending some time with us today.
Absolutely.
Let's do this thing for Jesus. Have a good day.